welcome to another edition of The Daily. I'm Samantha Eric here with Corey Gibbs in Columbus, Ohio, following the U.S.'s 2-0 win over Mexico last night. Thanks to that win and Panama, Honduras tying, the U.S. are booked. They have qualified. They are going to Brazil for the 2014 World Cup.
Yeah, and we heard from Klinsmann last night and his approach for these next two qualifiers.
You know, it's not that we have many preparation games then for the World Cup, so we take this very seriously. The last two games, we want to beat Jamaica and we want to go into Panama and beat Panama. So we take this very seriously, so it doesn't change anything.
All right, Corey, let's be honest. Klinsmann says this is not going to impact his lineups in the upcoming qualifiers, but is this when he takes the opportunity to cap-tie players like John Anthony Brooks?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. I think he has to take a look at those players that are on the brinks. John Anthony Brooks, Aaron Johansson, even the goalkeeper like Brad Guzan, to see how he's going to be if he gets called upon in that World Cup.
All right, well, we'll have to see what Klinsmann ends up doing with his lineups. Next qualifier, October 11th in Kansas City, followed by October 15th in Panama. Well, if you didn't get your fill of soccer last night, MLS is back in action tonight. Toronto FC versus your old team, Chicago Fire.
Yeah, and this is a must-win game for the Chicago Fire. They haven't been particularly good on the road, but if they're looking to make a run for the playoffs, they have to win this one.
All right, well, you can catch that game tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on MLS Live. All right, well, one bit of news before we get out of here. FC Dallas announced yesterday that Toyota is their new sponsor. They will now be playing in Toyota Stadium. And be sure to check out the next episode of Brazil Bound coming out on Friday, where we'll predict who has booked themselves a place on this roster for the 2014 World Cup. Corey, who would be your surprise pick?
Oh, you throw a curveball at me right now.
Yes.
Off the top of my head, from the little bits that I've seen and what I've heard from the group, I'd have to probably go with Aaron Johansson. I think these next games or tests that come up are going to be very important for him.
All right, well, that's all we have for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more.
McInerney's in, and McInerney has scored.